Those are the pictures that I saved myself during the whole...
These are the ones that were in your shoe?
With my shoe. And I held them when I was in the hospital. Always they washed me and I didn't want to part with them.
Now the picture of the two men there, who is
this? This is my father and my youngest brother. So this is a picture made in 1943 when everybody was sent away already and just those two were left.
And what other
pictures they sent it to me?
What other pictures did you have in that same packet?
And I have over here, I have my other picture from my father, from my mother, from my oldest brother, and my sister. And a picture of myself with a girlfriend.
Where do you keep those pictures today?
Now, in safe deposit box. I wouldn't keep them no other place.
The pictures that you showed me that were in the packet,
yeah,
they're the only originals that you have
today. Those are the original pictures what I had.
So any pictures you show us from now on are copies?
Copies. Yeah.
Who is this that we're looking at?
This is my father. This is a picture from before the war. It's a passport picture.
Who is this?
This is my mother. This picture was taken during the war, and it was supposed to be as identification picture, and it was, you know, in haste taken.
Where?
In our town. This was made, I think, before I left.
How did you get it?
My father sent it to me.
Who is this?
This is my oldest brother.
What was his name?
Yeah, his name was Chaim, and that picture was taken, I think, just before the war.
Where?
In our town, and he is in a sukkah, looking out from the sukkah, and somebody took a picture.
And who sent that to you?
Also my father.
Where were you at the time?
I was then in Greenbaum, in the concentration camp.
Who is she?
She's my only sister, and she's 2 years younger than I. Her name is Topcha, we call her. And she died 3 days before liberation.
Who is he?
This is my youngest brother, Joseph. And when I left, he was 12 years old, and I went concentration. And I don't know. He was such a smart and nice boy. I don't know how he didn't live through.
Where did you get the picture?
All the pictures my father sent me.
At the same time?
No, different times. How long we got the mail?
And who's on this picture?
Now, on this picture, I am and my girlfriend throwing a baseball.
Where was that taken?
That is in our backyard. You can see over the window is from our kitchen and the dining room. And
how old were you there?
I was over there, maybe 15 years old. This must have been 1940. I'm wearing an armband with a Star of David on it. Before we were wearing yellow stars, so we were wearing those. She lived through also. She lived in Israel, but since then she died.
Did you keep in contact with her?
Yeah, I'm still with her children in contact. She has one daughter in Israel. Thank God, she has 10 kids. I send the gifts from time to time. And she has a son in Staten Island. I'm close with them. My kids are close with them too.
What house is this?
This is our house. My grandfather let it build. And in front we had another house, but they threw it down because it was an older one. This was fairly well new when I was home. Now it looks terrible. It looks really terrible.
Do you have any idea what happened to it?
It still stands there. In the whole region where we were in that city, 2 houses standing. This one and one other one. I don't know which one. But this house is still there. And friends of ours were a few years back, they went home, so they took a picture of it and they gave it to me.
Did they have any idea who was in there now?
I think people said gypsies living in there.
How did you feel about that?
Somebody told me. I don't remember who. But as gypsies, I would be okay.
Who is this?
This is my father and my youngest brother. This is in 1943, when everybody was sent away, just my father and my youngest brother was left. And my father went and made a picture of both of them and sent it to me. I don't know how it came. 1943, I shouldn't have gotten normal mail, but somehow I got it. I don't know how. I don't remember even how I got it.
Who was that young man?
This is my husband.
How old was he when that picture was taken?
That picture was taken, he must have been the 20s.
Were you married at the time that the picture was taken?
I think so, yeah. I think we were married.
And where was it taken?
In Salzheim. And he must have been, by then, that was maybe 1947. I would say maybe he was 25 years old then.
What is this a picture of?
This is in Salzheim, when I think that was when Israel was liberated. And they made a whole, speeches and everything. In the back you see the monument for the 6 million Jews. In the front you see Dr. Herzl. And I don't remember the men speaking. But my husband over here is too. Can I show? No.
On the left.
So on the left side
Standing.
is my husband in a police cap, and we all were there. And then later we were marching and all kind. We celebrated. We were celebrating. I don't know.
Why did you select this particular picture to show?
Because before we came to the United States, we knew already we're going to the United States. So we figured we won't come back to Germany anymore. So we went from Frankfurt, we want to go to the Alps, to the mountains, and to see how the mountains look. And on the road, we saw this here. It was, so we asked people what it is. They told us it's when it was the Dead March. Some Jewish from concentration camp, they were killed on that spot. So they went and they made that the graves and the monuments. And I figured I'd better make pictures.
And where was this?
In Germany, someplace between Frankfurt and München, or someplace around over there. So I figured I'd better have pictures.
Is this your whole family?
That's my whole family. That every year in summertime, the kids all coming here together, and we have a big dinner, and then we go out. We went out and we made ourselves pictures. This particular picture was made by me here in living room. But from time when my husband died, the kids didn't want to have pictures. Last year, it was the first time we made a picture.
Start at the top and tell us who's in the picture.
See?
In the left-hand corner.
Left-hand corner is my oldest, is my no, this is my son-in-law, then it's my grandson, that's my daughter.
Use some names if you can, please.
Okay. I can see my son-in-law, my grandson, my daughter, my younger grandson. Wait a minute. Howard Rosenberg, Dr. Howard Rosenberg, Louis Rosenberg, Anne Rosenberg, and Martin Rosenberg. Then it's Robert Abrams, Rita Abrams, and Kel Greenbaum. Those are two of my daughters.
Rita and Carol, your daughters.
Yeah. Then comes Abby, my son's daughter. Then it's my husband holding Andrew. I'm holding Ari. And then it's my son. Then on the bottom is Benjamin. This is Rita's son. And then it's Jackie, my son's daughter. And it's Janet, my son's daughter, wife.
Will you introduce your two daughters to me?
Sure. On my left is Rita, and on my right side is Carol.
And who is the older of the two?
Rita is a year older
Okay.
than Carol.
And I'm going to put this question to either of you, and anybody who wants to answer can. I'd like you both to answer if you would. Is there anything you'd like to say about your mother at this time in the tape?
Well, I'd just like to say that I'm very proud of her to do this, and I know it took a lot, and I know we'll be able to watch it for years and years to come.
I just wanted to say that she's been a terrific mom, and she's wonderful, and I hope for many, many more years she'll be with us, because she really is terrific. She's our best friend.
Hold on to the mic, please, because I'm going to talk more to you at this time. Were you aware of your mother's Holocaust experiences as you were growing up?
Yes, my mother always spoke about it since we were very young, so I always knew that she had been in the Holocaust and concentration camps, and she always told us stories about it. And she was open about it whenever we asked questions.
Do you think, either of you, do you think that it affected your life, what she had gone through, and in what way?
Well, I think one of the things that I missed out in life was that I never had grandparents and aunts and uncles and cousins. And I led a normal life just like my friends, but they had all those things, and I missed having all that in my life.
Rita, how did it affect you?
I guess I sort of felt sad that my parents had gone through a situation like that, and it wasn't really normal, where most of our friends, at least most of my friends, didn't have parents that went through the same sort of situation. So it was pretty sad that they had to go through all that.
Is there anything that either of you would like to say at this time before we conclude the tape?
I think I'd just like to say that we're really proud of my mother and my father, and I've always looked up to them as heroes, and that they were very strong people, and they had to be strong in order to survive this. And I think they kept their families alive through them, so we got to know them through my parents.
Thank you, all three of you, for participating.
Thank you.